So on Fridays on the Andrew Klavan Show, we've of course been talking about these protests that are springing up around the country at universities where people go to have their brains sucked out of their head, and that causes them to demonstrate against a free country like Israel in support of murdering terrorist bad guys. So let's take a look. I think this first one we actually did play on the air. These are all protesters at Columbia University, which used to be considered a great university, but obviously that was wrong. So this is one we did play on the air.
What would you say is the main goal with tonight's protest?
I think the goal is just showing our support for Palestine and demanding that NYU stops. I honestly don't know all of what NYU's doing.
Is there something that NYU's doing?
I really don't know. I'm pretty sure they're... Do you know what NYU's doing?
About what?
About Israel. Why are we protesting here?
Palestine will be free!
I wish I was more educated.
I wish I was more educated, which you would be if you went to a better university than Columbia and were actually in class instead of standing outside. But I think that kind of sums up the intelligence level of these people. And I wish the guy had then asked them like what Palestine is and where it is and how it got to be there. But that's didn't happen apparently. All right, let's see. I think these are all Columbia University, which, as I say, used to be considered a good school, but won't be from now on. Let's see another one. That little dance number was called Strings for Decolonization. And as I was watching it, I couldn't help but think, what did I do wrong in a previous life to cause me to be sitting here at this moment watching that baloney?
I can't do this anymore, man. My head's about to explode.
Decolonization is the idea that when native tribes, massacre other native tribes and take their land, that's fine. But when civilized people come and build a thriving, free society that improves the world, then it's bad. And of course, the Israelis aren't colonizers because the Jews are indigenous to that area. But that doesn't stop them from doing a little dance with strings that will make you stupider than you were when you began. And if you watch enough of that and you get really stupid, you too can go to Columbia University. All right, let's see some more.
Columbia University has been at the centre of pro-Palestinian protests for more than a week. Safety concerns have been raised by Jewish students on campus. But as Passover week begins, a group of Jewish and non-Jewish protesters have gathered at the university to celebrate.
If our gathering does not motivate us to do everything in our power to end the genocidal violence Israel is unleashing upon Gaza, we will not have fulfilled the requirements of the Passover Seder.
Unbelievable. So those were obviously Jews celebrating the destruction of the Jews. And, you shouldn't be shocked by that. Jews have done that a lot, especially leftist Jews. And once they get leftist, they become so stupid, they can go to Columbia University. Let's see another one. So that was called the Salsa for Solidarity. It was followed up by the Hora for Hitler.
Nine, 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 nine.
Because they just, and then they do the Tootsie Wootsie. What the hell is that it's called? And you turn yourself about, and that's what it's all about. What a bunch of morons these people are. Usually you don't find people this incredibly stupid unless they go to Columbia University. Oh, wait, that explains it. Think about how much of your life is on the internet. Sadly, every site you visit, your emails, the videos you watch, messages you send get tracked and data mined. But when you run ExpressVPN on your device, the software hides your IP address. Big tech can use this to identify you personally, so ExpressVPN makes your activity harder to trace and sell to advertisers. ExpressVPN also encrypts 100% of your internet data to keep you safe from hackers and eavesdroppers on your network. What I like most about ExpressVPN is how easy it is to use. All you need to do is download the app on your phone or computer, tap one button, and you're protected. So stop handing over your personal data to the big tech monopoly that mines your activity and sells your information. Protect yourself with the VPN I trust to keep me safe online. Visit expressvpn.com/Andrew Klavan Show. That's expressvpn.com/Andrew Klavan Show to get 3 extra months free. Go to expressvpn.com/Andrew Klavan Show right now to learn more.
I've been thinking about Moses and his rage when he came down from the mount to find the Israelites worshiping a golden calf. It is a lesson about false idols, about the human tendency to worship the profane and shiny, to look to the small and material rather than the large and transcendent. What I want to say to you this evening at this revolutionary and historic Seder in the streets is that too many of our people are worshiping a false idol once again. Yes. They are enraptured by it. They are drunk on it. They are profaned by it. And that false idol is called Zionism. Yes. It is a false idol that takes our most profound biblical stories of justice and emancipation from slavery, the story of Passover itself, and turns them into brutalist weapons of colonial land theft, roadmaps for ethnic cleansing and genocide.
First of all, Jews should know what the word genocide means because it has nothing to do with what's going on. But, you know, I want to have a theological note here. You know, I love God. I love the Lord. I would never think to, you know, cross his will. I always want his will to be done even when it's uncomfortable for me. I never want to, you know, tell God, the king of the universe, what he should do. Just every now and again, couldn't he hit one of these people with lightning? Because remember when Korah's rebellion in the Bible, the earth opens up and swallows them and then it closes? That was great. I love that. I was there, you know, obviously. So, you know, just every now and again, couldn't we have a person like saying, oh, you know, Israel's committing genocide, just, you know, just, wow, you know. Okay, you know, if not, but I just a suggestion. It's a suggestion. I'm putting it in the heavenly suggestion box. All right, let's watch another one.
You got another win to announce? For folks who weren't here earlier this afternoon, we shared that the university has now lost this lawn, which is a critical part of their graduation commencement setup, which is costing them thousands of dollars. And we will not move. Our graduating students in this encampment will not move until our demands are met.
All I can say is no, 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 no.
We also just found out, as of tomorrow, all classes will have an online option. Because we will not leave until we get divestment.
That actually wasn't quite true. They had an online option because Jewish kids are afraid to go out there. So it's kind of, they should call it the Anne Frank option. If you happen to be hiding, out from these Nazis at Columbia University, you know, you don't have to go to Columbia University. Should I go where the Nazis are? Should I stay home? I think I'll stay home from Columbia University where the Nazis are. All right, let's watch more.
I'm a Jewish student at Columbia. When we talk about anti-Semitism on campus, that's taking the spotlight away from Gaza, away from Palestine, and the Palestinian students on campus, and putting it back onto me. I am perfectly safe here, and this has all been a distraction because they don't want us talking about the non-stop massacre of Gaza, of Palestinian civilians being taken out by the IDF. I grew up being taught that Israel was an important part of my Jewish identity, and part of being a Jew was supporting Israel. I was raised Zionist, and then I met a Palestinian for the first time and heard their perspective, and was able to realize that I was on the wrong side of this, that I'd been taught the wrong side of this. To me, calling in the police was an act of desperation. They know where the students stand. They saw the students come together to support their suspended and arrested friends. We see that other universities are following in our footsteps, and we welcome them. We just want to make sure that they do it in solidarity with Gaza and with Palestine. and that the focus is not on us. But we hope that this can be an important step in the liberation of Palestine and an end to the occupation and an end to the genocide.
So here's my question for my producers who put this together. You have all across the country, you have these idiots supporting these Jew-hating killers, right? How come all these videos of stupid people are all Jews?
Stan, you're a Jew, and Kitty, you're a Jew. You're all Jews.
What's wrong with you guys? There's thousands of evil Gentiles out there hating on Jewish people, and you keep giving me videos of stupid Jews. Well, at least this. We've proved that the whole thing about IQ is false.
Don't worry, Scro. Now there are plenty of tards out there living really kick-ass lives.
I don't know how much we could possibly make fun of these people before something, before God really gets ticked off and does what we're hoping he will do. So that's what all I want to say is, again, don't want to tell God to do, but that's my suggestion for how to solve this problem. Just a little life. Instead of dancing around like doing the salsa for solidarity, they do the St. Vitus's dance of "ouch, I just got hit by lightning." That would be a much better look as far as I'm concerned. If you'd like to see Jew-hating Hamas supporters hit by lightning, like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show, wherever you get your podcasts.